Anyway, nigga. Yo, what's going on YouTube? My fault, I'm yelling this shit. We back with another video, man. We gonna do a mock-up real quick. I'm gonna be quick. This is just so you can see exactly what I'm doing in the markets, so you can have an understanding of what I'm trying to say. So you can have a better understanding of what you're doing, basically, right? Alright, welcome my nigga light. We got lock in. It's gonna be a new week, a new you. Stop being a fucking hoe, my nigga. Stop being a victim. You are the only one who could change your goddamn reality, man. So come on, let's work. Come on, let's work. Alright, boom. What we usually do, top-down analysis. We start from a high time frame. What is our high time frame? 1 month. That's what we starting at. 1 month. We go to our week, day, 4 hour, 1 hour, 45 through 15, 5 to 1 minute. But again, do not get stuck on one chart. You're looking at everything, right? But we go top down. All right, we're gonna start at the month. What I'm looking for in the month, I'm just looking for direction and bias. Right now, we still bullish. So we still in all-time highs. All-time highs is we've never reached this price range before. This is the first time we've been here. Some shit like this would be a little different. Say if we was right here and the market open, and say the market open like right here, we wouldn't be in all-time highs because this is the high right here, right? Self-explanatory. All-time highs, right? It's nothing to the left. It's the highest point. Boom. All right. In our month, we bullish. All right. Now I'm gonna go down to my week. I'm on my week. Now right here, I'm really looking for. Hold up. Let me. Shit broke. 2 seconds, my nigga. 2 seconds. Watch out, man. Alright, look. Oh, shit. Alright, boom. I'm on my week. Now I'm looking for target areas, and I'm also still looking for bias and trend direction, right? Right now, we are still bullish. Small pullback right here. We do got a gap right here, so I'm going to go ahead and mark out that gap. That gap is going to be a target area eventually. I'm on the week, so maybe later in the week, or maybe let me see. Yeah, prices. Well, hopefully, if no wild shit happen this week, economically, then we be alright. But got my 1 week gap right here. That's gonna be a target area eventually because whatever goes up, gotta come back down. So it's gonna get that gap eventually. Then we got fair value gaps all throughout here. Fair value gap is that 3 candlestick continuation. 1, 2, 3. I'm connecting the wicks. Wick right here. Wick right here. That's my box. That's where I line it up at. So that's how you find the FVG. So wick of the first candle, and I'm gonna go wick of the second candle. Boom. What is not a FVG? Let me see if I can find one real quick. Invalid FVG. Hold up. All right, we're gonna do it on a lower time frame, but boom. That's what I'm looking at right now. Are we going down here? No, fuck all that. We're on the week. We're on the week time frame. I mean, each candlestick is a week, so it's gonna take, quote unquote, it's gonna take a week. Shit, maybe 2, 3. If it decides to keep falling back down to come and fill all these gaps in these areas. So don't even worry about that right now. We still bullish all-time highs, right? Alright, day. I'm on my day now. See a big ass gap right here. Seen this shit earlier. This right here is a gap. A gap is an imbalance in the market where price needs to be filled, so it will come back to that. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. Mark that imbalance. Alright, boom. See that we did open above this candle right here. This was last week's candle. Not a lot of movement last week though. That last Friday was some shit. No, yeah, Friday was some shit. The market ain't do nothing. So, let's see if this is 50%. Some call it CRT, but y'all gonna get into that in a minute. CRT is basically a candlestick range theory. So inside of each candlestick is a range. But I'm not gonna go too deep into that because you niggas don't even know what the fuck a candlestick is for real. Because niggas, you know me, whatever, right? Boom. On my day still bullish, I'm looking for a direction. It's a high right here, a strong high and an imbalance right here. But I'm pretty sure it's something else inside of here, so we're gonna check that out. But I'm gonna still mark this. I'm gonna mark this right there. All right, now I'm gonna go down to my 4 hour. On my 4 hour now, I'm still looking for trend direction. Now I'm specifically looking for gaps Not too. Well, I mean, imbalances, yeah, but you always looking for all of that. But the model that I trade, fair value gap models, IVG models, and then following ICT. You look up ICT is literally the ICT is a person, but the way he taught is like, what's it called? What's that shit called? I'm trying to think. I having a brain fog, my nigga. Yeah, everything he called, bro. It's called ICT, bro. I'm teaching you all the shit. Go look it up. Right? Niggas already getting enough handouts. Go look that shit up. Alright, boom. So this was the candlestick that I marked. That was on my day time frame on the 4 hours. So each candlestick is 4 hours. Right now, we still sitting inside of this 4 hour fair value gap. We consolidating inside of there. And we see that we did not break on top of this gap at all. We didn't break shit on top of this gap. The wick don't count. I want to see a candle close. Like some shit like this. This is giving me reason to think that we about to drop back down. One, we got equal highs right here. We got equal highs, so that's also sell side liquidity. Sell side liquidity is, all right, if we want to move down, say right here, this 1 day imbalance that's probably going to get fucking filled, right? It would do some shit like this. Here, manipulation. Wait, niggas was selling, come here, sweep liquidity, and that's when it's going to drop dick in her stomach and hit the 1 day imbalance, right? Boom. That's what I'm looking at so far. All right, so I got my direction. Now I'm bearish. That's my bias. My bias is now bearish going into the markets on NQ, right? Bearish. I'm gonna make the motherfucker red. I do this too because I be forgetting shit, and then it be good so we can get on the markets. You write your shit out in notes. So say I'm charting this shit up right now, right? But then it's gonna come time, nigga, the market open and shit start moving. You like, hold on, I think I gotta buy. No, nigga, you said this was your bias, right? While you clear headed, stick with what you got. So take a little note, do whatever, stick with what you got. That's literally like the whole point. The hardest part is when you start to second guess yourself. Right here, we on a 1 hour now. 1 hour, I see equal lows here as well, so I might consolidate here a little bit. Let me see. Still got these gaps over here. I just like to check to see if they respect the gaps. See, this right here did close on top of this gap. So what I'm looking for actually, or what I think might happen, it might come down, sweep liquidity, get in this area, pull back up, right? It needs the buy side liquidity. The buy side liquidity on the bottom because they need the liquidity to come down to go up, right? So it might come sweep this. Then I'm saying it's coming up. Might create a new high over here somewhere, then drop dick, come down here to that imbalance and make its way down there. Probably over here sometime. It's not going to move that fast unless some crazy shit happen in the market. But do got these highs up here as well. But I honestly, but then again. But no, then again, we are bullish. We seen that on our month already. We seen that on our day, right? We are technically still bullish, but it depends on what this candle does. See, on a 1 day candle, this last one from Friday, this one is on top and it closed above. That's still bullish. Say it closed below, all right, I would kind of be leaning towards bearish, but you're also in the month and the day. So I mean, once you go down to the lower time frame, you'll see more and you'll get to understand more. That's the whole point, right? We're in 1 hour. You got small gaps in here. I'm not too worried about those. The imbalance right here. It's not an imbalance actually. It is an imbalance in here, but I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, this the bias we're going right now. So I do think we are still bullish, but it's gonna come down and get this imbalance. So once it come fill these gaps and get the imbalances, then we might pull back up, and then she might come try to sweep more liquidity, whatever the case may be. But as of now, I'm bearish. That's what I'm looking at as of now. You want to look at the market and you say, all right, where is price going to go right now? Not next week. Fuck all that. Where's price going to go now? Unless you like swing trading, but like, nah. All right, I'm on my 45 now. We got small gaps. We got gaps down here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just gap this general area. I know I'm going in between wicks and shit, but I'm in between candles, but I just want the area to give me a target, the target to go for. That's how you get your target. Gaps and shit like that, the gaps and balances, looking at economical news. This shit right here, trading view. Alright, so we got shit. Red folders, red. Alright, so we got a shit ton of red folders. Okay, I'm gonna go through this another time so I don't start get the confusing niggas because I'm all over the place and I got to get to running, right? All right, 45. So I got gaps down there, still bearish. So now I'm looking for areas like this. And then I'm looking forward to also come up and pierce these highs. So I want to sell here because I said I'm bearish. When I want to place that trade, I want it to be up here when I place that trade. Stop loss above these highs up here, right above this gap a little bit. And I want a strong change of character before I even place this bitch, right? Then I'm going to target a little something like this on the 45. Not on the 45 minute, but the general area where I'm looking to sell at, right? And then again, the market don't move up and down, so I might do a little extra, right? All right, I'm on my 30. Still got lows here. Got lows right here. It's a gap right here that's been filled already. Let me open that jump. Yeah, that gap was filled earlier. Alright. Yeah, so my shit still stands the same. I'm on my 15 minute now. On NASDAQ, especially because I don't scalp too much on NASDAQ, but this is where I would probably end. I'm not going to say that though, but yeah, so the 15, this is where I probably enter. So say I place that trade, right? I will wait for this to drop down. I want to see my setup first. You don't place the fucking trade without seeing your setup. Yeah, you might think it go this way or that way, but say my rules, for instance, I want to see price run stops. Run stops is liquidity, what I just said. So I wanted to come sweep here, right? Price to open. It might open up top. I don't know, but that's the whole point, right? I believe it might come down a little bit. Sweep liquidity, manipulation. Some people might think it's selling already. No, because it's sell side liquidity up here, so it might move down. Then we're gonna make that move back up. This is my run on stops. I want price to run on stops. Sweep liquidity. Liquidity again is buy orders. All this shit right here, buy orders. Buy orders all up here. What does that mean? That means some shit like this. When somebody places a trade, they want to sell, they risk is up here. That's liquidity. That's they order, they money, your money in the red, right? And then the green is your take profit. I want price to come up. Sweep liquidity. That stops out all the other traders, all the other buyers, sellers, whatever the fuck, right? Sweep all of them out. Once that happens, I want to see price break structure in the opposite direction. What does that mean? I want to see price break structure downwards, right? Say some shit like this. I want to see, hold on, bad example. It's some shit in here too. I'm gonna go to my, right, it's definitely some shit in here, but because I seen that shit the other day. I'm trying to give y'all a good example. I was about to say, this joint might, not gonna lie, this joint might open up and sweep liquidity off the rip. And then you sell off the, yeah, that joint might sweep this, then give you a small pullback down in this area right here. That's about, from this low, about 531 points. So probably this halfway area, that 50% area. 50% is fucking key. I'm telling you, bro. You start the trade, you get your fair value gap, or you get your boxes by that 50%, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Where it bounced off of. That motherfucker came up, created a gap. This is what I mean by created a gap too. Not gonna lie, that's the perfect one. Create a gap in the opposite direction. Not really the opposite direction, but create the gap. Then give me a pullback, right? I want to see price pull back into my fair value gap, and then say for instance it aligns with my breaker block. Go look up what the fuck a breaker block is, or if you got the courses literally on there. All this shit is in front of your face, bro. There's no reason to be lost for real. But yeah, no, if it came back or retouch this or retest this FVG, respects the FVG, it doesn't come down here and disrespect it and close below. Nope. This is inducement though. Inducement is when it stops short of that 50%. So that means it has to come back. So I'm gonna look to see price come at this point later. Then I call that shit too. And I called it because there's a gap right here, right? So inducement. That motherfucker's gonna come back down. So nigga, we're bearish, right? Boom. Nigga, we bearish. Alright. And then look what it do. Closed on top. Came down. Retested. Hold on, let me see if I can find a better candle. Boom. Goddamn. Nah. Right here is probably a better. Came down, retested this area right here, right? And not gonna lie, I gotta do a little bit more research. I can name some, a breaker block would be something like in this area. My brain not working right now, I can't even tell you, but yeah. Came, retested this area, came, retested again, swept liquidity, closed on top. That bitch took off. Boom, that ain't gone. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's shit. Bro, I'm hungry as up. All right, that's the whole bias. Like, I mean, I don't even got see none of this. Small bearish candles. I mean, I'm seeing but that was last week. I'm seeing low selling pressure. Nigga, that joint about to buy up real quick, sweep liquidity, and fly out the ass. All right, my nigga, that's all for right now. I'ma catch you when the market open. I'ma be in the Discord and shit saying something or whatever. Then we on that, bro. Come on, lock in. I'm tired of you being a fat hoe, bro. Come on.